same thing. I went to a separate team, fought for a little bit, whatever, and then he did his shit, and I ended up we ended up fucking opening up Invigorate about 4.5 years ago.
Sick.
The roofing.
Anyone who's watching in the Albuquerque area, make sure to invigoratedroofing.com. They're the best of the best, and if you need a roof, or you know anyone who needs one, make sure to hit them up.
Yes, sir.
And what's your Instagram?
My Instagram's DStarsInfinity.
Sick. So you guys can reach them there too if you feel like shooting them a message. And these guys they do all the latest and greatest in roofing, TPO, everything. You guys live in high desert in Tanawan, which I know you do. These guys will bust you a brand new roof like nothing.
We're out in Dallas too.
Sick. Yeah, so if anyone's in Dallas, hit them up out there too. And so what did you've known Donald 20 years? I'm trying to think how long, what year that?
20, about 21 years, going on 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you met him in 2000?
Right at the end of 99.
I mean, yeah, okay. Oh shit, damn, dude. So damn, that's weird that I never met you. You've known him as long as I have and everything,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I was like, God damn.
We hung out with the same crew. We just
What, did you go to Eldorado? Or?
Nah, I came from California, from the Bay Area.
So did I.
Really? What part?
Yeah, Riverside from Southern California.
Oh shit, hell yeah. From Oakland.
Sick.
Yeah,
I
that was
literally
like-
came straight out of jail, straight to here. The same day that I got out, I ended up over here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Started your business?
I didn't, no. I came out here and then fucking ended up going to prison and all kinds of shit.
Damn, I can't believe I never ran into you back
Well,
then.
that's what I'm saying. That's why you never ran into me, because I went to prison or I got locked up. I picked up my crimes in 2001
Yeah.
and then was on the run from 01 and then got sentenced in 03.
How long were you in?
Huh?
How long were you in?
I got 10 years.
10 years?
I did 1,827 days.
God damn.
5
Dude.
years, 8 months.
Brutal.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what though? It built integrity and and that we're taking it to a whole other level of legality and fucking everything else.
Yeah. That's a good story right there.
It's just you were a very dumb kid, so it was like you can ask Donald. That's what I'm saying. It's like, but now you realize, all right, cool. You did the crime, you did the time. Now it's time to come out and kill the game and kill your own game. Be the best version of you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the killing of everyone's on a different level. Fools have worked harder than fools. You know what I mean? So it's. Getting out, you gotta deal with what you did wrong. So it's kind of like, whatever you did wrong to get there, it's like, hey, you're gonna be starting a little bit slower than these other guys, but these other guys have been out here, so. I just fucking, it was nothing.
You've been out for a while.
Yeah, I've been out for a minute. I got out in 2000. I got out in 2008 and then, did all the probation and parole shit, violated 100,000 times. In 2012, I was finally done. The moment you got me off paper, it was over. Like, I never, ever went back again.
Yeah.
I mean, they had me on dumb shit. Like, when Donald was on probation, I'd be rolling into the probation office getting arrested that same day. And I wouldn't throw him under the bus and looking at, oh, Donald, hey, what's up? Or I'd just go to jail, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be on some shit like he didn't have an address to stay at or, shit like that.
How long were you out in Cali for?
I grew up born and raised. Oh, yeah.
I miss that place, dude.
Yeah, me too, dude. Oh, yeah. I know it sucks. It's just like they thought it was better for us to pop us out here, and then I had a little brother, and so it's like fucking. That. And then for me, I just got in trouble right away the moment I came out here.
I came out here and had a kid.
That's good.
Instantly.
Yeah. Better than fucking.
Getting in trouble.
Oh yeah. So what did you guys get a new building and everything?
We're in the process of getting a new building, but right now we have our current one over there by Topgolf.
Sure.
We're in the process of expanding, having a little bit bigger of a building. We also got solar.
Oh, do you
We opened
really?
a solar division.
Sick. Hey guys, if anyone needs solar out there, fucking hit these guys up.
General contractor, solar, roofing, build a house from the ground up.
Wow.
Yeah. That was some progress during.
I think I'll have you guys do my general contracting when I buy this building up here. Just because I may as well, you know what I mean? And I don't do the whole deal thing of like, oh yeah, this and that. It's like, I don't do this, like, I like using all the people in the shop.
Get really good prices, especially now.
Yeah. Yeah, for a while there, they were probably busy and everything. Dude.
Man, dude, COVID fucked everything up. We built it though. We built it back up and lasted through that whole COVID scene. Which, to be honest with you, didn't really affect us.
No, I didn't. Me neither, dude. Like, they had us shut down for a minute, but it was nothing.
Yeah.
You guys were essential.
We were essential, but I think the door knocking, when some of our guys were out there, that's really where it was affected because people didn't want you at the door. But the phone calls that we get in, it's like people were at home. They knew they weren't going nowhere. Let's fix the house. So people would start hitting us up. Hey, can you come take a look at the roof, just wear your mask. We just got through it. Then we started booming again.
Sure.
Probably get really good prices. We really base our stuff a lot off of volume.
And it's really, you guys do good quality. That's where the most important part
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the price is whatever it is, as long as the quality is good on it. Just look at the...
Yep. Yeah, combined, me and Donald, probably about, I'd say anywhere from like 12 to 15 years of roofing experience. That's combined between me and him. Weird, man. I hated roofing in the beginning. Didn't even really want to do any of that. It just fell into my hand.
And how did that happen?
I was in the music industry.
Sick.
Helping an artist, a local artist here in New Mexico, and traveled around town in New Mexico, went on tour, and some things happened, and one of my partners that I was with back then said, hey, I know that we don't really have anything going on right now due to the circumstances, but what do you think about roofing? We can make a shit ton of money. It's about 9 years ago. And said, fuck it, let's do it. What do we got to do? First thing I thought was, oh shit, dude, we got to be on a roof, hot sun, tar, all that bullshit. Don't get me wrong, that's how we started.
Hell yeah, I believe it. I don't give a fuck though, because it's like, dude, I don't, you know what I mean? It's shit, dude. I'm doing 100,000 haircuts a day still. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you gotta pop that work in.
Yep.
And very soonly it turns into what you made it, which is fucking astronomical.
Yeah, dude, we jumped up, became a laborer, tar and gravel, 12, 14-hour days, learning how to roof, laboring this, shingle that, flat roof this, and then next thing you know it, the old boss, you guys should start sales now since you know how to put a roof on.
Nope.
And that's where it started.
That's
Helped a
kinda
couple
sick,
different
really.
companies too. I've been through a couple different companies before me and Donald did this.
Yeah, Bosky Roofing or whatever.
Even before that, Bosque Roofing was a good start out for us in the beginning, where it kind of set our foundation of who we are and what we did. Too bad we had to separate from those individuals, but
Yeah.
I'm good now. Made it through our stuff.
That's some growth off it and
Oh yeah, dude.
learning lessons and everything else.
That's what I always say. Donald always says the same thing. Fall forward, fail forward.
Yeah. Without failure, there's no learning. You're not learning anything.
Yeah.
If you're beating everybody up in the room, it's like fucking, there's no growth in that.
I mean, even though he's been my friend for years. He's been such a inspiration in the business world. I've been fortunate enough to, you know, be by his side and do a lot of the things with him and learn from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been a great experience with learning how he does things and him being an entrepreneur himself. And, you know, so at the end of the day, business is business. We've been friends for so long, but it's been a good experience being a partner with him in business, seeing how he's done things and how we've been able to grow.
Dude, our cars would look sick together because
That's what he
mine's all
said.
black too and it's a red eye. And then you have that sick ass vet, like the fucking straight Batmobile. That fucker's wicked, dog. I was like, hell yeah, without a doubt. Because I was like, oh, with as aggressive as our cars are, you gotta go all black.
That's
It's
what
like
I was
having,
thinking.
and you have the red interior,
Yeah.
or do you have a red dash?
I
Or
have
is
the-
it red interior?
Nah, it's not red, but I do have the red dash and then
Sick.
the red passenger dash. So
Yeah, I don't have red either. I have the black,
I had to switch it up a little
but
bit.
leather and everything.
Your car's dope. That's that wide
Yeah,
body, right?
it's sick, brother. Watch, I'll show you when I get it back, and then we'll fucking either go to the track or take it somewhere. Get
Yeah.
Donald to get something that's quick.
Have you took him for a ride?
Nah, dude. You know what? I'm not greedy with my shit either. He can spin it. I don't give a fuck. You can even drive it. It's like I was whipping that motherfucker, dog. Like I can do some shit in it.
So what's the
797 horsepower.
you got the demon.
I have the red eye, which
Red
is right, but it's a D2 tuned demon. So it's pretty much
It's right there.
Yeah, it has the same pulley system. You know what I mean? Everything else.
Things
Like
are
that's
dope,
where
man.
it's-
They freaking scream that supercharger.
Oh yeah,
whines
it's
like a
fire,
motherfucker,
dog.
dude.
I started a YouTube channel for my car and everything. My car's at the dealership. Like I'm just getting something done with the front tire, and then once all that shit gets done, then I'll have it back. And motherfucker will be fire.
To be honest with you, before I did get the vet, I've always had a eye for those cars.
And have you driven like the red eye?
Yeah, one of my buddies has one of my old tuners. He had one. He had a blue
Sick.
one. I was able
Yeah.
to drive it.
So then yeah, you already know the
Oh,
rest.
dude, yeah. I
Because
love
what
it.
is the horsepower on yours? About 6 something
No,
or
dude.
7 something, or where's it tuned?
Dude, I fully built. I made 900
Jesus.
and
God.
right at 900.
Oh yeah,
Right
that's
there.
fucking Jesus.
It's ridiculous.
That's awesome. Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but I made sure I like driving the car.
Yeah, me too. I daily the motherfucker. I don't care.
I like driving it, so I don't. It's not a race car. It's only a race car like when you want it to, like your car. It's
Yeah,
efficient.
absolutely. Because a lot, you know what? I was just gonna do a review on my car on YouTube, the real review from a motherfucker who's dirt poor and who has the title to their shit.
Yeah.
On that review, I was gonna hold up the title and everything to my car, and that way it's like, look, dude, I don't have anything, but I do have this paid off in cash, without a shred of a doubt.
That's dope.
But it's also like the car ain't what you think it is. Like a lot of people, you know, they give it too much props, like in the sense of they're like, oh, that thing's so fucking, you can't, I mean, it's quick as a motherfucker without
Yeah.
a doubt, but you can daily it, dude. It's how you know, someone told me that some girl was all, oh, are you gonna let me drive it? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she's like, oh, I have a lead foot. I was like, I want to see that shit in this whip. I want to see that, bear that same fucking lead foot energy. I want to see that shit in this whip. Fucking lead foot my ass. Show me. It's like, keep that foot down there. I'll take truck mode off. I'll take that traction control and everything off.
Yeah.
I drive it in sport mode, but I'm saying I'll put it in fucking track. I'll leave it in regular mode for you. I want to see that. I want to see if dude, you ain't having no fucking lead foot in here. You drive an Audi. It's like fucking that piece of shit. And then because she was all, oh, you should get an Audi, and it's like, dude, they don't have enough horses. The motherfuckers are, so what, the R8? It's like,
Yeah.
there's no Audi to get. It's like fucking, which one? The only one we can get is the R8. There's no Audi on that dealership better than the car you have. Sorry to say.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. What would you get stuck getting? Imagine they told you, oh, no, you got to get rid of that for an Audi. You'd have to get an R8.
It would. Yeah.
That's the only one that would make sense. Everything else is cheaper than your car already.
Yep.
That's where it's like,
And it's
you know,
not even comparable to horsepower. Like you're.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
And mine's supercharged and it whines and it's fucking,
Yeah.
I still have the hang tags on the leather. I bought mine brand new.
badass, dude.
And I got it because someone couldn't afford it. There was a manager that wanted that car from the Malloy dealership and ordered it to come, and it took almost a year to get there. It was like 8 months, and by the time it got there, that homie couldn't afford it. So it was like he fucking, and that's how I ended up with it. So I was like, oh, I'll buy it. Oh yeah. I said, as long as because I hadn't driven a red eye before. So they told me, oh yeah, as long, let me just test drive it and make sure that it's, all this hype these idiots are throwing on it, and then it was nothing. I drove them, I said, damn.
And then everything is digital on your stuff too, right? Like you can tune it, the suspension, everything, right? It's electric.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
That's another dope thing that
It's
you
a
got too.
boss-ass whip.
You got 4 doors on that thing too. That's the only thing I don't like about this.
Because I had that Jeep Grand Cherokee, the SRT, right before that.
Oh, that thing's nasty too.
Yeah, but it wasn't the Trackhawk.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, I was like, kept just not, you know what I mean? It wasn't quick enough for me.
Yep.
So I was like, but it is a good whip. I can do a sick review now. Because I'm like, oh yeah, it fucking, the SRT will hold all of its power.
Yeah.
And it's all-wheel drive. So, I mean, you're not going to find yourself, not being able to put down all the power, like you can put the floor all the way, the gas all the way down and everything.
Yeah.
What sucks is I never launched it before I got rid of it. I was like, fuck.
How much
dude.
power did it have?
I mean, I think it was like 475 or whatever.
And the Trackhawk had what? The same
700?
700?
707. And then the Red Eye has 797, and the Demon has 807.
Gosh damn, dude.
So the Demon isn't really even fucking far from the Red Eye.
Isn't it, like you said, it's detuned, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a D2 Demon.
Yep.
D2 tuned Demon. So it's kind of like, and it's really like, what I look at it is the Red Eye's the fucking daily fucking Demon. So, but dude, really when I think about it, I had the chance to get a Demon, but I'm stuck on not buying used cars, so I didn't get it. But it's like, if there would have been a brand new Demon, I would have got that shit quick, because it's the value of it going up.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. I'm looking at that i7 now, and then, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go with that. I don't think I want to go with anything electric just yet.
Yeah, me either, bro.
I like our cars. Now that I see, like, dude, I miss mine. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm gonna get shit back. I was like,
I switched the body around. I did the wide body on it.
fuck yeah, that fucker looks sick like that. It looks way better how you have it. I mean, they look sick normal, but that fucker looks fire.
Yeah, but when you see one normal compared to like this, that's what I wanted. The reason why I went and did all that stuff, even adding all that horsepower and stuff, I love cars, bro.
Oh,
And just building them the way that you like after you get them. I mean, it's something unique with that. I've been a car enthusiast since I was a kid, bro. My dad, muscle cars out in Cali.
Oh wow.
You know that scene. That's
Yeah.
all they ever had out there.
But that's a cool scene though, for sure.
Yeah.
And it was your dad, because it was those age of dudes.
Yeah.
That were like into that scene.
Yo.
We were young, we were watching and everything. It's like we were like, oh shit.
I would have stayed in it. If I would have been out there, I would have had some dope ass muscle car and stuff like
Fuck,
that.
we could do it out here, dude.
That's what
With how sick because they've asked me, oh, you want to, dude? Nah, we'll do our own. Because imagine the fucking dude, your whip and my whip, and they're black. Those two whips are already unstoppable. In the in the Corvette scene, you're shitting on them.
Yep.
You're dusting every Mustang that ever drove by.
Yep.
But I mean, without horsepower, it's like, whew. I'd love to. It's the way it sounds too. I can guarantee it.
Oh, it's wild, dude. Wild
Like it has the backfire and everything.
Oh, dude. It's ridiculous. It's that it's past that point where you have that power that kind of scares you.
Yeah.
Keeps you in the back of the seat the whole time. Go back in it, get in it the next day, and it still scares you. Get in it the next week.
Shit, I had wheel spin at like fucking 70. At the Hellcat,
Yeah.
I swear to God, I never put you in fucking diapers. I was like, God damn. And dude, when I did wreck the car, like I won't get into the details, but when I did wreck it, it was someone else's fault. But I'm just saying it was the best ride I had ever had. Like I was like, man, dog, the handling capability as I was in the car accident, it was like I was able to still like do whatever I wanted, get myself out of really destroying the car.
Hell yeah.
Because I barely just like hit a curb on the wheel or whatever, so it's like, It could have been worse. It was.
I've been lucky a couple times on that thing.
And I see where we're growing the front back out, but I know how to lightly just dust it, but we'll have the rest. I'm not going to push it back because I can tell that took too long to.
Oh, dude. Getting older and it took forever to
God,
grow
but it
back.
looks sick. Watch, you won't get the right timing there. And what are you guys going to BKFC and everything?
Yeah. For
Sick.
next weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's able to support Don and Nick and all those guys. Be fun, dude. That's been a pretty good experience too. I've been training with them too.
Fucking Diego is having a hard time making weight.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't really paid attention to it. What's going on? I know he switched
fucking-
trainers and he's with Josh now. What? So he's not making weight?
Oh yeah, he's with Pitbull Torres and
Yeah.
everything. He's really with Josh's dad, I guess. But yeah, he is with Josh. Hanging out and all that shit.
Love Josh, man. Good people there, dude.
Yeah.
Really good people.
I think he's a barber too, or whatever.
Yeah.
'Cause he's had his license for a while.
Yeah. I even think Matt Griego too. Those
He worked
guys-
with one of the greatest barbers of all time in Albuquerque, that homie Jake, that at the in Morelos or whatever. That's where that homie was fucking, and that feels pretty sick. This is back then, like, I mean, that's the first dude that I saw cut hair as quick as me. And
What's
he was
he-
doing it before me. That's why I'm like, damn.
How long you been barbering?
I've been barbering for, God, since I was 14. But that just on barbering, like, my first haircut, like, on the street.
Yeah. I originally went to JoJo. That's who my first barber.
But I know Jeremy Knott. I know everybody.
Jeremy Nah, dude. I used to get my haircut done
I
by
used to
him.
hang out with the motherfucker.
Him and what's his name, Phil. Well,
Who
when
was
Phil
Phil?
ended up taking the shop, or buying the shop from him.
Oh, wow.
Wow, clip joint.
Oh, yeah, I do remember on San Mateo.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, you remember way back then, huh? That's crazy, dude.
Oh, dude,
They had,
crazy
like,
not,
black
dude.
wrapped windows or whatever. That's back when I started peeping the guys were making money barbering.
Yeah, bro.
That there was, you know, a little bit of a thing there.
It's even before the whole the whole schedule your appointment, come in and not be like, nah, I'm
Yup.
done, dude. I got all these guys coming in and waiting and
Hell yeah. Yeah, that fool he was the king of barbering out here without a doubt.
even Luciano.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you remember him.
Nah, then there was Goodfellas that was over down there that was, you know, putting in a little bit of work. And I wasn't in the barber scene. I was in a whole different other scene. But I'm saying I seen that, and I did cut hair, but unprofessionally, just
Yeah.
on the street. And
That's how I met Isaac. I met Isaac when he was over there with Showtime about 5-6 years ago. Showtime, man, he was booming for a while.
yeah, he was. Whatever happened to him? COVID or whatever?
Yeah,
'Cause-
I don't know. He's another entrepreneur, man. He has his
Yeah.
barbershop running, and he opened up a couple other barbershops, and then
Yeah.
opened up another business. I think good people too. He's in the boxing scene with his son.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I see him. I've been doing that for about 3 years. Boxing too.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Oh, yeah. Wait, so did you have any MMA fights or?
I had 3 back
Sick.
then, and then I had two recent boxing fights last year
Oh, wow.
out in Vegas. Yeah. Donald, man. Donald got me into that shit when he retired.
Yeah, he gets everyone into it. I fought on one of his cards.
Yeah, I love
Like King of the
boxing.
Cage.
I love boxing, bro. Boxing's such a challenge. I like
Yeah,
that.
I never did boxing. I mean, look. The most boxing I did was with Cody East over at San Jose Community Center for about just a year, going there every morning, then going to Jackson's after that, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get any like good boxing training or anything. It was more MMA boxing training. You know, like, because I know Hector and them, and so it's like,
Oh, Hector,
those are
yeah.
boxers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
just because I'm saying that it's just a different league of sparring with Josh Torres than it is sparring with fucking, you know, one of these other guys at Jackson's. It's nothing. It's like, it's
Oh, yeah,
something,
dude.
but it's nothing. Like Damasio Page hits hard. John Dotson hits real hard.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Diego Brandao, in my opinion, even hits hard.
John Dot. I'll tell you this.
But they don't hit like Hector Hurricane, fucking whatever. They don't.
John?
You know what I mean?
Has a fucking punch, dude. We were sparring not last weekend, the weekend before, I think it was. And
he can fight, dude.
good lord, his boxing.
I banged with him in the cage. John Dotson, the little black dude.
Yep.
I threw down with him.
Did you?
Yep. Yeah, they didn't like me over there for a while, so they called me in the cage, each one of them, and threw down with all of them. That's how I knew how, good they were.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, wow, this is, these guys this is a UFC level of fighter.
Yep.
It's a little bit different.
His brother's in the game. His brother's pretty good too.
Eric,
Yeah.
See, and Eric really wasn't even around way back then, whenever Jean was, but then he did come around. I saw Eric at the gym, though. Eric's been there at least 15 years. Because I'm saying, even when I was at Jackson's, Eric was there. A lot of women in the fucking class. And it's only because I was such a lightweight. Because what do you weigh? 180, 185?
Right now I'm 175.
Oh, damn. So that's a good weight. Oh, so you're fighting welterweight and everything?
Had to, bro. I was walking around, juiced the fuck out, 200 pounds plus. And when I started boxing, the coach was like, dude, you need to lose weight or you're going to end up fucking fighting someone 6'1", 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And then, as soon as I started getting more into it, I understood the weight classes and what it was. Because boxing's technical,
Yeah. My first MMA fight, I fought heavyweight.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and this was I don't have the picture up anymore. Damn it! I had them all. I had some pictures up sitting up there. This was me for weighing in for King of the Cage. This was my last fight that I fought, and that was Donald was the main event on that card right here. So that was the last one that showed that I'm the first one to wear hat, glasses, not give a fuck. Everybody hated me. I told them all fuck you, dog. I was just out of prison, so you got to imagine I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was the first one to ever do that. Ask Donald, dog. A lot of things I did first, and fools would be looking at like, what? Like, that's kind of... And then 10 years later, fools jumping on that train. That's where I was like, fucking just jump now, because fucking...
Hell yeah. You don't miss fighting?
Yeah, dude, I do.
I'm going to tell you something, though. The age is catching up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never thought I would say that, bro.
Because how old are you? 40?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, see, so that's about the...
Never thought I would say that, dude, until...
Damn, I can't
year,
give
bro.
you props having fights, too. That means you're in phenomenal condition, just saying, because it's... I know what it's like
Wearing
to be
my
in
body, though,
that condition. Yeah, I think it's... Dude, it's for us, we should... It's almost the entrepreneurship business thing now.
Yeah. The challenge,
Are you in touch with... Yeah, that's what it is. Let's make that the fight. It's like, how much money can we make?
Yep.
And not for the sake of money, but I just want to see how much I could spin up.
Yep.
I just like doing that. It's a challenge to me. Like, I wear bummy ass clothes. I wear the same shit every day. It's like fucking... I don't get to spend it on me.
Yep.
So it's like, but I just like the task of making it.
I don't know. I'm going to stop here soon. Can't take too many hits to the head anymore. It's hard to recover off of that.
Yeah, see, I haven't been hitting the head at that age or anything.
Fuck that, dude. I even got 2 teeth cracked out and I still got to get them fixed.
Oh, so what will they do with that? Just put an implant or whatever? Yeah, even Isaac Valley Flag, did you see him? He lost a couple teeth or whatever. He can bang, dude. I was like, god damn.
Oh, dude, that's been my sparring partner for the past 3 years.
Oh, really sick. God damn.
He works for me and Donald.
Yeah, I seen him on some pictures. I need to fucking follow Donald on Instagram. It's all when it's like a boost. Just I'm saying
Isaac, man. Isaac's brutal, dude.
The only friends that I have.
Fucking brawler, dude. Isaac. Dude, he's actually the one that besides Donald, he's one of the ones that really got me into the boxing thing.
That's sick. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do jits anymore, man. I ended up tearing my MCL like 4 or 5 years ago, and I just couldn't recover off of it.
And what, you didn't want to do a bare knuckle fight?
Nah.
John Dodson did good at his bare knuckle fight.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like how he rushed the dude and fucking took him out immediately.
Yep. Super aggressive. Yeah, no bare knuckle for me, dude. Nah. Except boxing and that's it, bro. No, nothing. No bare knuckle, MMA, nothing. I'm good with that.
I don't mind the MMA because, I mean, fuck, is the boxing harder than the MMA? Probably, right? I mean, because you're...
I'm going to say no.
Oh, it isn't?
I think the training behind the MMA is, like, way more intense.
Yeah.
Just because you're doing everything. I think boxing, I never thought I would say it too, is kind of boring as well. I think the challenge is when you're sparring and you're actually fighting and you're using what you learned that week in the ring.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. That's just, that's my perspective off 34 years. I haven't been boxing my whole life, you know?
Yeah, but 3-4 years still, and you've had fights. So I mean, that's you can. I don't care if you've been doing it 2 months and you had a fight. It's like once you have a fight, you can speak. It was like, and that's why I don't really say a whole lot. I never had a boxing match.
I'll tell you though, sparring with MMA and then going and sparring with the boxer is just,
It's fucking different.
It's way different.
Sure. Because I sparred with a boxer before, and that shit, I was like, God damn, the hard, how he hit and he just popped it and was and they landed and it was hard, dude. Like you could feel the shockwave in his punch for some reason. That's when I was like, God
Yeah.
damn. That's when I was like, oh fuck, these fools are fucking.
it's different.
I'm gonna just take this fool down. This fucking dude.
But you go around an MMA guy, and I know this from experience with MMA, is, you know, that stance, those punches coming out of nowhere, those angles that they cut. John has some wild angles, dude, that he utilizes his boxing and his MMA is just like, good lord. Even Eric now, dude, since he's gotten a lot better. Nick Gonzalez, some of those guys are really hard.
And Nick's been around for a while, man.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about, he looks kind of like a black dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curly hair.
Yep.
He didn't he corner a lot of the fools for Jackson's?
Yeah. Even
That's
Donald.
what I thought.
Donald for a while too, especially
Sick.
out of town and everything like that.
Oh yeah, so is Donald cornering him for this fight? Or?
Yeah.
Sick. Oh, you're gonna love the way this came out. I put that on everything, and then I'll do your beard privately that way. Freaking watch. And so watch this. I'll just show you the haircut, then I'm gonna bust the beard into it. Watch. So look at that.
Clean as fuck, dude.
Sick.
Hell yeah, bro.
And then watch now. I'll bust the beard and off. Watch. Let them see how